Hello friends, and welcome to the channel. This is Stormhaven Gaming, I'm John, and this is Whiskerwood. Or at least the demo of Whiskerwood. So this is due out in, a month or so, 6 weeks, something like that. I think it's due out in November. And you build a colony for your mice. Yep. Who need to pay taxes to their feline overlords. I'm going into this relatively blind. I don't know a huge amount about it, but it looks interesting. As a colony builder, looks interesting. So let's go. Oh, hello. What have we got? Colony name. Well, let's call it Stormhaven, because I'm nothing if not predictable. We'll go for the default on there, I suppose. I mean, I might as well leave everything on default, really. What have we got? A small map, small islands, extra islands are rare, crop fertility is boosted, barren islands are rare, whisker arrivals often. Whiskers are the mice, by the way. Claws, they're the cats. The greed is fair, alright. No pirates, rare pirate raids, normal winters. Alright, so our colony consists of Twitch, who is rude. Has a chance to make passing whiskers unhappy, alright. And healthy, highly resistant to injury or illness. Squee is a masochist, happy to perform hard labour. Rascal is sickly, less resistant to cold and illness, but has strong shoulders, so additional carry capacity. Same as Dart, who is also rude. We've got a lot of rude ones. Let's re-roll, shall we? There we go, everyone's got something. What have we got? Scraps is swift and healthy. Rust is a pessimist. Alright. Tippy can't smell. Sure. And is a pessimist. Oh, that's a bonus. No negative thoughts from pollution. And is a pessimist. Chance to double the effect of negative thoughts. Sure. Dart has a warm core. Extra resistant to cold temperatures. And is sickly. And then Fidget is swift. Yeah, that will do. That's fine. I guess. I genuinely don't know. But we'll give it a go. Oh, right, here we are then. Is this our island, is it? All right. Yeah, we've got a couple of islands here then. So we've got... I guess trees are going to be useful. What have we got there? Coal?
Royal scout ships identified your assigned archipelago as a potential colony as part of the Royal Scouting Commission of 1681. 72 such colonies have successfully been established as a result of those brave claws' efforts. By the King's graceful guidance, yours could be the 73rd such colony. Your most important building will be the trade dock. Without it, your colony cannot repay its debts. Therefore I implore you to choose an island and construct your dock. Look for ample trees and berry bushes nearby.
Okay, thank you. So that was Duke Micalico, the Royal Commissioner. So yes, again, we have trees, we have coal, we have copper. I see no berry bushes, really. Oh no, we got some berry bushes there. And a few more there. Can we rotate the camera? Oh, there we go. In stages. Alright. Let's bring it back to about there. That looks good. Right. Oh, rock salt over there. I don't know. Alright, well, we've got trees and berry bushes and coal over here. Let's build our trade dock. Actually, let's pop it on the end there. There we go. So there's our ship coming in. Oh, there's our whiskers on board. Aren't they adorable? Our whiskers have arrived. Okay. Your whiskers are eager to set paws on land. Bring them ashore. Okay.
Warehouses are vital to preserving the market value of your tax contributions. Each warehouse has a limited capacity. Watch that you do not satiate your warehouse's capacity on worthless goods. Focus on storing resources that will benefit the kingdom: logs, cotton, and ores. These goods will keep during long voyages and supply work for whiskers in the royal factories. To reduce carry distances, you should construct the included central warehouse schematic near your trade dock.
Okay, well, let's do that then. I mean, where shall we put it? Shall we put it right there? How do we rotate this? With R. There we go. If we put it down here, we are going to cover some of this copper, aren't we? So maybe we should put it over here instead. There we go. Let's try put it in there. We can speed up and slow down the passage of time, so let's speed things up while they get that built. I don't see anywhere at the moment where we have... Oh, there we go. Unload the supply shipment at the dock once it arrives. Well, here it is. Here's a ship arriving. Unload supplies.
Congratulations to you and your fellow colonists. Under commission of the king, it is my privilege to offer this colony charter. You embark on a mission worthy of the greatest of Whiskers, and all of your kind shall thank you for your efforts. As you tame these wild lands and earn the payment for your taxes, you are doing more than any Whisker before you. With your sweat, you secure the means by which some industrious Whiskers might enjoy safety. Serve your king faithfully, and his peace will reign over these islands.
I'm sure it will. Right, so we've got 52 coins to pay off in 2 days. We can use fish, berries, flax, logs, coal, cotton, copper ore, or gold ore. Sure. Right. Okay, so what do we need to be able to collect things? Resource extraction. What have we got? A woodcutter. Cuts down nearby trees. Now, can we get up onto this level here? Ooh, underground riches.
Taxes to the crown is your primary responsibility. Most colonies pay their taxes with ores. Copper pays best, but coal is more plentiful. Desperate colonies will ship out their construction logs. You would be wise to choose the path of non-desperation. Build and fully assign 2 workers to at least 1 mining camp.
Okay, we can probably do that, so let's accept that. So let's have a look. A mining camp. Let's build a mining camp over here, shall we? We'll set that... Yeah, that's high priority. We'll set that on there. I'm guessing we can't actually get to that. So... Okay, we can put in paths. There we go. Let's put in some stairs up there. Do we need to connect everything with... Oh, hello, we got another Whisker ship arrived, have we? Oh, alright, so we've got a whole bunch more... workers arrived, but we need, presumably, approvals. Approval is earned each night from your Whiskers. Let's pause for a second, shall we? We have 25, no tax value. Shall we accept Waffles, who is swift and has strong shoulders? Yep. That will probably do. Right. No workers assigned. Let's assign a worker. Let's assign Waffles and scraps. There we go. So...
Paying taxes to the crown is your primary responsibility. Most colonies
yeah,
pay
we've
their
done that.
taxes
Thanks.
with
We can turn that in. Excellent stuff. Right. I don't know if we want any more. Let's not at the moment. What are you doing? You are being built, are you? Let's spin on then. We'll speed things up a little bit to get that built. So I have no idea if you are actually mining or not. I assume you are. No mine shafts marked nearby. Oops. Okay. So where are we mining? Let's start by mining there. Like so. That appears to be doing something. You're getting stone at the moment. All right. No, hang on. I can remove things with shift. So let's remove those. And spin it around. We'll, in fact, remove everything that doesn't have copper in it. There we go. That looks like that should be okay now. Right, you. No workers assigned. Let's assign a worker. Tippy, you can work there, and Fidget can work there as well. And I guess we'll just start chopping down all of those. That's probably fine. Okay, what else do we have? A forage hut. That's probably a good idea as well, isn't it? Let's get a forage hut in just there. And we'll probably... Oops. Definitely going to want a couple more of these. We've got 12 left. Let's get... Ooh. Scraps in. There we go. I'm not sure how many workers we have now. 8. So 2 in there, 2 in there, presumably 2 in there as well. Nobody works in there. And I don't think anybody works in the dock, so that should be okay. What about housing? 1 whisker cabin, so we need a bunch of these. Oof, okay. So we'll get 2 in there, 1 in there, another couple across there. Yeah, let's try that. I think that's okay. I keep trying to turn the camera using the mouse buttons, but I don't think we can do that. Okay, we've got space in here, so let's put in pepper and scraps. There we go. Do we need to mark? I don't think we do, but we can just mark those anyway, so we'll start getting some food in. Right. Okay. Where's our resources? What have we got? Not a lot. Is that telling me you're about to depart? That's fine. I don't mind that. So, due 84. I thought it was 54. Or have we already paid some? Oh, well, we have 117 in stock anyway, so that's probably fine. Oops. We'll speed on through the night. So I don't think they're doing anything here except sitting around, really. Yep, the dock ship has departed. That's fine. Okay, so day 1 has ended. Press to end the day. We will do that. Okay, so we gained 25 approval. That's, I guess, okay. Fresh arrival, hard attack, so that's what they're eating. Alright, they slept outside, which isn't great. Hard labour assigned a grueling job, sure. 8 at warehouse. Not a dignified way to eat. Alright. But we got copper ore, we got logs, we got stone. Okay. We got 89 tax. So this is increasing each time. We're earning, or we're collecting resources, and this keeps increasing. So is that population? So because I took in new whiskers, that has increased. All right. So day 2 begins. There we go. Right. Hopefully these houses will be built. That will certainly help us. Let's pick up the speed a little bit. Looks like they're taking wood out to build these houses. Wood is being collected there. Berries are being collected there. That's all right. Now, where else are there berries? There are more berries over there. It's a little bit far away. Can't see any flax anywhere, though. Maybe there is no flax on this island. Certainly doesn't appear to be, does there? Not that I really know what I'm looking at. There's more berries over here. We've got a supply ship just arrived. Okay, so I can choose a supply crate. So that adds debt to what we owe. Well, let's pause for a second. We can get 1 machinery, 3 hardtack, 5 tea, 12 hardtack, 9 logs, 14 planks, and 4 woven cloaks. But that will add 102. Or we could refuse the supplies. Let's reject the shipment and see what that does for us. Okay, houses are being built. There we go. There's 1 log cabin. So only 7 of our whiskers are without houses now. Tax collector arrives tomorrow. We have 89 coins due. We have 321 goods in storage. All right. Okay, right. Food processing, a fishing dock. That's probably a good idea, isn't it? Where should we put that? That will use up our last bit of machinery. But let's do that anyway. Right, we're coming to the end of the second day. We do have enough. We've got 449 in storage now. 89 due. Food-wise, we've got 27 berries, 11 hardtack. We've got only 2 of these houses built currently. There we go. That's the end of the day. So let's spin on. There we go. That's the end of the day. So we can end that there. Ooh, we've got 64. Nice. We got a bunch of approval there. 39 maximum approval gained. So a couple of basic housing bonuses there. Preferred food. Okay. No idea what that was. But ate at warehouse, hard labour, and slept outside again. So we've got 89 taxes due. And that will be tomorrow. So we might as well start the day there. You've generated a high amount of approval from your whiskers. Building a town hall will allow you to spend excess approval on powerful policies.
Other matters demand your attention. Housing is not a luxury. Some whiskers have already resorted to makeshift camps. I implore you to provide us shelter. We cannot survive as a colony living out in the elements. Winter's arrival will see temperatures plunge, and you cannot fight the cold with fires alone. Homes are our only defence.
Okay. We can do that because we're already building them. So the tax collector has arrived. Pay taxes by loading resources from the central warehouse. Let's pause for a second. Onto the tax collector's ship. All right. So there we go. We can send the full shipment. That's 4 copper ore and 1 berries. There we go. The Claw delegation will speak to you soon. Will it? Will it really? Right. Okay, so that's our third house built. I think we're probably going to want more trees cutting down, aren't we? Are we going to want... Oh, you've met your first tax payment. Well done. We should expect to see increased output from your colony going forwards. Sure. Sure you will. Another whisker ship has arrived. All right, let's get some more people off of here, shall we? Shade, you're 13. You're swift and have strong shoulders. We'll grab you. Fleet has strong shoulders. Rust, you are a masochist, so you're happy to perform hard labour. All right, there we go. Gift supplies. Let us discuss your recent efforts. So we get a new schematic for plank abode. We get spare scrap. So we get 4 planks and 2 cut stone, or 6 woven cloaks. Or we don't have planks yet. Let's go for the woven cloaks, shall we? There we go. What's this? Camp is idle. Camp cannot find any valid resources to gather. No resources in range. Okay. So we'll pause you then. I think we're going to need to get up onto there, aren't we? So let's build ourselves some more... Oops. Some more steps. We don't have the logs for it, though. Alright. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we don't have any logs at all. Because we're using them all to build houses. Sure. That's not ideal, but it is what it is. We only need one more house to be completed, though, and we'll complete our housing space bonus there. Have you actually got... Oh, you've got all the logs you need. You've got all the logs you need. You've got all the logs you need. You do not. So these 3 houses should build fairly soon. There we go. So
other matters demand your attention.
We've completed this one. We can turn this in. That gives us 8 planks, which is fine. We still have 5 whiskers without houses, which isn't ideal. We're building 2 more. I don't know that we can actually upgrade them or not. Probably not. We might have to build additional ones. What are you doing? You are... Oh, you need 21 logs to be complete. That's going to take a long time. Oops, I turned the camera around the wrong way again. I mean, there are logs, trees down here on the beach that we could harvest, but other than that, there's not a lot else, is there? Okay, how are you doing? You've dug out a lot of that ground. And presumably you're still digging out copper? I would hope so, anyway. You're digging out the coal, that's good. Okay, all bar this last log cabin is done. You're halfway towards getting the logs that you need. Alright, well, what have we got? 30 seconds left till the end of work hours. Let's spin on. There we go, that's the end of day 3. Didn't earn quite as much approval that day, why not? 8 raw food, dirty fur, needs a bath. Alright. Okay. Okay, right. Day 4, we need logs. We are desperate for logs. But we can't even build another log collector until we have those logs in stock. What are you waiting for? 2 more logs. What was that?
There have been reports of pirate ransom demands in your part of the world. Under no circumstances are you to yield, or to even consider paying their exaction. Should your colony survive, report back the pirates' shakedown tactics.
Okay. We need to refuse the pirate demands. Sure, we'll do that. I doubt we'll be able to, but we'll see what happens, won't we? Okay, where are our log cutters? You're both cutting logs. Good. I guess all we can really do at this point is spin on, isn't it? What do we want? We need 112 taxes. We have 397 in stock, but we desperately need to move that around to somewhere we can get... Yeah, I mean, we can't really get anywhere, can we? We'll put it there. Yeah, we need the logs to be able to build steps up. Supplier has arrived, has it? Right, what are we going to get? We get 8 logs for 107. That's a lot. Go on. Go on, that gives us some logs. Let's pause for a second. We will very quickly build some steps up there. And then we can unpause that one. And we can get ourselves a couple of workers in here. There we go. And they'll be able to get some more berries. Okay, our fishing dock is complete. Let's get rust. We'll get dart, and we'll get... We have 2 called rust. All right, that's fine. You can start collecting fish for us. Now, what else do we have down here? Let's pause for a second. Storage shed. Small shed to store a small amount of resources. A worker can be assigned to cart resources from other warehouses. Don't really need that. We need a schematic for a small warehouse. All right. Here we've got makeshift paths, plank paths, path decorations. So lanterns, torches, railings. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's quite sweet. I like that. Yeah, all right. Steep stairs turn, left or right. Stone stairs, all right. Resource extraction, we've got woodcutter. We've got a forage hut. We've got a mining camp. Also a farm. Grows and harvests crops within range around the farm. All right. I mean, we don't have a huge amount of space. We've got quite a lumpy island here. We might be able to get some crops in around there. You are automatically foraging that, aren't you? Yes, by the looks of it, you are. So, food processing. We've got a fishing dock, sure. A smokery requires a schematic. All right. Factories. Sawmill. Cuts logs into wooden planks, sure. Stone cutter. Makes sense. Cuts stone into cut stone. A charcoal furnace. Presumably makes charcoal. Weaver. Weaves flax into woven cloaks or fine threads into fabric. All right, housing, we've got the log cabin or the stone shelter. I mean, at the moment, log cabin is all we've got. A cafe. Ooh, hello. Comfortable place to eat and drink in the evening. Requires a worker to keep supplies during the day. Yes. That's 21 planks. We only have 25. But I think getting that in there is probably a good idea. What else? A bathing dock. Somewhere to rinse off. Also uses planks. And a grave. Hopefully we won't need that in this episode at least. Then a bunch of decorations. Hanging gardens. Small planters. Trees. Flower beds. Signposts. Claw's visage, wind chimes, stone walls, stone pedestals, stone pillars, heat, a campfire to generate heat in a pinch, sure. And then we've got research and navy and ships, not available in the demo. Okay. Okay. So... tax collector arrives tomorrow and wants 219, but we have 553. And we need to refuse the pirates' demands. Well, currently we don't have any pirates' demands, so that's probably fine. And I'm assuming that the cafe is going to actually prepare food. Genuinely don't know. Genuinely don't know. All right, well, they're collecting coal. They may be about to run out of space for it, though. You are definitely collecting berries. That's good. Food-wise, we're up to 18 berries, 2 fish, 14. I assume that's hardtack. We have no fuel. We are collecting coal, but we don't have any fuel. Royal wax seals, tokens of goodwill from the claws. And we have 43 approval. Oh, hello. That's just that, is it? That's our colony office. These are our total resources. So 11 logs, 10 coal, berries. All right, so we do have some resources there. Tax report. Yep, we're going to get stung for tax there.
There have been reports of pirates' ransom demand.
Sure. Okay, that is waiting to be built. So let's spin on until that's built, and hopefully it'll be done before the end of the day. There we go. Right, let's pause. Let's get a worker in there. We've only got 2 spare workers, so pop them both in there. And hopefully they'll actually start preparing food for us. So you're going out, presumably to get food from the warehouse. Oh, yes, quite a lot of food by the looks of it. All right. That's probably okay. And we've got 24 seconds till the end of the day. Yeah, we don't have any machinery to make any additional factories. So I guess we'll spin on to the end of the day and see what happens. Okay, it looks like they are going to the cafe to eat. I assume that's probably a good thing. I guess. But we'll spin on till the end of the day and see what we get. There we go, end of day 4. Oh, we got a bunch of approval there. That's nice. We're still getting a little bit of negative for sleeping outside. We've still got that dirty fur. And 14 negativity for hard labour. That's fine. A couple have visited a cafe, or 11 visited a cafe. 8 of them have basic housing. 3 of them got preferred food. 11 of them had hardtack. All right. That's probably okay. So we got a tax collector arriving today. Sure. Let's spin on till they get here. I don't know when they're going to arrive, whether it's going to be towards the end of the day or not. You are still doing stuff, right? Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, we need machinery, but we can't actually create machinery ourselves, can we? Oops. Produced in a machinist, and a machinist is presumably locked away. There we go. Our tax collector has arrived. And we have 630 in storage. More cargo required. All right. Well, let's pop in a bunch of coal. There we go. That's a full shipment. What do we get here then? Claws Trust. We get Royal Wax Seals. We get schematics, planks, hardtack, fuel, other possibly. But it looks like we can actually send more. So, what if we sent some more? There we go. So that gives us a bit more. Let's do that. A large shipment. That's given us some planks, I think. Didn't give us any machinery, unfortunately. We have a lot of food. A lot of approval. I think we're doing all right. It's difficult to say. What have we got here? More incoming whiskers. I don't know that we need them. Oh, well, we probably do need them. We haven't got any spare workers at all, have we? All right. Well, let's bring some in then. What have we got? 88. Healthy and unsafe worker. What does that mean? Wears out industrial machinery faster. All right. Snores and Warmcore will bring you in. You're an unsafe worker. You're a monarchist. You're naturally loyal to the claws. All right. I tell you what. Let's bring them all in. Plank blockhouse don't need. Spare scrap. We get cut stone and planks. That's probably best for us, isn't it? Oh, we get to choose another one, do we? All right. We get some fuel. Or a basic blockhouse for 2. Let's get the old charcoal. There we go. Because then we've got some fuel. I think we'll leave this here. I mean, it's interesting. Obviously, there's a lot that's locked behind the demo. But it looks like there's a lot of potential in this game. I'm certainly intrigued. Put it that way. I do quite like the look of it. It's kind of like if the Anno games featured mice. That's the feeling I'm getting from it. I don't know these other islands, whether or not we can actually reach them or not. I kind of wonder whether it would have been better to come across to this island, although getting up the cliff face there might have been a problem. Not to worry, what are you? Camp is idle. Cannot find any resources to gather. Which one are you? Oh, all right. There's some more coal over there. Yeah, I don't really know. It seems interesting. Seems like it has a lot of potential, at least. I'll keep an eye on it. I might come back once it gets released. I think it's due to be released in around November time. I'll double check that and put that up on the screen. If there is actually a fixed date for that. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. It's cutesy. It's interesting. Interesting premise with the cats and everything. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Please do give us a like and a subscribe. Really does help the channel out. Hit the notification bell for notification of new videos coming out, which mostly happens every day. Not always, but mostly. And please join us next time. Till then, I've been John. This has been the demo for Whiskerwood. Please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And bye-bye.